Hello, and welcome to another Northstar Plays Variable Inc. I hope you folks are all doing well. Excuse me. There's no way the noise cancer moved that burp. I just slowly wake up with my long COVID. It's many, many hours after I wake up till I'm alert. So, especially if I'm later to caffeinate in the day like I was today. So I'm just, and I sleep also really weird hours. Whatever. Mother's Day is a bit past. That was stressful. Let's see. Tank commander on that one would be hard. I haven't done anything with the warlord on this map. Or the banker, the smuggler. Let's do a brutal smuggler run of this cheat nonsense, though. Excuse me. Increased corruption is somewhat beneficial for the smuggler, so this should be, well, probably alright. Let's give this a shot. It's probably not as hard as the general, but it's been a bit since I've attempted this. Smuggler gets, well, that's probably where I would have normally put the HQ as well. Hold on. Sorry, a Steam message from someone. This is, well, basically where I would have put the HQ in many games, although maybe doing the general, there's a logic to going out here and stabilizing the rural areas really quickly. Excuse me. There are actually, although you start with a little extra support in the largest urban zone, there are fewer people you need to win over in rural areas, and that you have to win a lot more of such zones to prevent reputation loss due to stability. The general just has a catastrophically hard time stabilizing anything. Smuggler, probably not so much, if I remember, but we'll find out. Sorry, cough. Also be trying to tamp down on, not talk quite so much politics. I overdo things sometimes. I found before on my YouTube, if I don't talk at all or have nothing interesting to say, it hurts my channel. If I talk politics too much, there's actually a golden mean. But I tend to overdo it. I've overdone it. Now I have to cut back. To find the right medium, I usually have to overdo. So, cut back more than I should, then a little up, down, and how edgy the things I talk about change. Also, I'm getting ahead of myself. If you're new to my channel, Northstar, I'm disabled on COVID. I'm trying to build my YouTube channel to the point I can survive, especially as welfare programs are being abolished left and right in the United States, and I may need to get out of the country because I may face political persecution with what's happening here. So I'm trying to get my YouTube to where it's a source of income, and then be easier to leave the country. By easier, I mean it'll be possible, where it probably won't be possible at all. Disabled, unable to work due to long COVID otherwise. So I do both gaming videos and politics videos, and sometimes I mix some politics commentary into idle points in some games, but I've overdone it, so fear not. I do both for a number of reasons, one of which is they both have different niches, audiences, and I need both if I'm ever get my channel big enough to monetize, because it's really hard to build a YouTube channel these days. It's a very oversaturated market. It's not like in the past where people could build channels so much easier because there were less competition. That effectively makes the barrier to entry higher because you have to put a lot more time in before you start earning anything, with YouTube not lowering the subscriber limits to monetize to something more reasonable, let's say 100 subs or something. It's not like they have to make you pay any substantial amount of money. They could keep the same ratio of views to money. Anyways, let's go. I do district reps, actually. I focus less on corruption early as the smuggler, because if you turn a little blind eye to corruption, you get a little more money early on. Still have to worry about inflation, though. Probably am tired, so I'm not doing things perfectly, but I probably should have gotten those things in less time than I just did, even though spacing for inflation helps. That was excessive, honestly. Alright. To the chef. So I can put money into civ initiatives instead of military early, which is important, because if I'm suffering rep loss due to stability, it won't matter what the military situation is. Alright, outreach office, that sets up another hammer so you can roll out initiative in 2 places at once. I can see medicine, schools, district reps there, and then schools are also being run here in 2 places at once. For instance, that only happened because of district reps. Alright, this might come down to $2 eventually. I don't have time to wait. I just wanted to space these a tiny bit. If you don't space them enough, inflation gets catastrophically high. I'll have to do a school expansion. Do schools first because they roll out faster. Medicine does give less corruption, which is normally a great thing. The smuggler, a little corruption can be helpful, though you definitely don't want it too high or you won't get support. More than 100 killed in an attack on the Miss World contest. Right. Is that something that actually happened? What the heck is that referring to? I mean, it was not that old. What, it would have been like 12, 13, 2002. So of course I have no idea what that's about. Nobody knows everything. I've put huge efforts into learning what world history I can. I'll do infrastructure first because I need road type stuff on this map. It'll help with the military stuff later, and it does help with support. Alright, I'll do highways because it runs in these urban zones, which it seems I'm concentrated on. This isn't going to come down to 7 in reasonable time. Highways 1. Still only $3 of dominant discussion, so let's do it. This map gets a lot of jobs rotation. 10 new members. 10 new member states join the EU. 10? That's a lot. Are these all? They must have been former Soviet countries. That's the only reasonable explanation for such a large number. Former Warsaw Pact countries. Development Bank, because that helps urban areas. International access. It's always $7, so. I've done it earlier, but it does delay other things because it still has an effect on inflation, corruption. Alright, need those coalition soldiers. Doctors deliver a healthy baby from the top of prince. Yeah, that's generally not feasible. This game has some serious right-wing bias. I have a background in biology. I can absolutely freaking tell you topic print and medicine. I shouldn't just say I'm not like some biologist. I worked as an EMT for a while, and ectopic pregnancies are a real medical emergency. Also studied to become a physician. Would have become one if not for long COVID. Of course, that's the whole point. Is it's a headline breaking like news item. It's incredibly unlikely event, but the news emphasizing that instead of you know how it's insanely dangerous in ectopic pregnancy creates this false expectation that that's not that dangerous, which is bullshit. It's extremely dangerous. Shit. Okay. Can't have that next to here. It'll slow down support gain echo whiskey. I have to find where they're coming from though. Still have a lot of money, so let's grab garrisons. I do believe the HQ counts as combat reinforcements. Yes, it does. Alright. Camp could be here. Could be up here. Need. Go for this one here at first because it's slower to get units into. Garrison there. God, they took over the zone even though I had troops. I hate when that happens. Alright, charities. Limited access. I definitely want the corruption, but full was an extreme measure of desperation, like as the general, where you have no chance of stabilizing. Of course, I may have those kind of troubles soon if I'm not careful. It's a little high, but I do need to get under control. Actually, coalition troops do contribute a little to inflation. Gotta find where this stupid camp is. There's one up here. Alright, there's not there or there. Check this zone, because I can get there fast. Nope. So it's either there or... Gosh, I don't know where it is. Otherwise... There it is. Let's deal with this then. Guys again. Cutting corners up to $2 now. Let's use that to hurry these national troops out. Darn it! It's about to take the civil assistance, that's why I put the national troops there. And guides, because that leads to civil assistance. Need a trusty one because it's concerned Echo Whiskey. Industrial support. Gotta stabilize. Alright. Really? New power station proposed. This is gonna make corruption catastrophically high. Like more is worth it. But yeah, let's just do it. Go do intel. So you're not upsetting people. Freaking charity does stuff whenever it's least in my interest, to say the least. Pisses me off. It's like the game is trying to screw me, which it probably is. Really? They had to do the machinery there? Oh, they already built here. This can help. Mission's kind of out of control. Do water supplies though, because commercial support. Effective procurement cannot afford to fuel any more corruption. Alright, just gonna PR media office now. Commercial districts redeveloped. Fun. Expansion. Why are they bloody not happy there? Alright. Start development because I'm going to need to develop the rural areas quick. Civil immigration. I'll increase the support gain. And universal justice. Corruption's already 101%. It's nuts. And corruption. Finally, green zone. My corruption team's being overwhelmed. Don't have the money to do anything about it quite yet. Corruption risk will cost me more rep in the long run. Corruption 2. Temporary corruption crackdown. Says that decreases corruption, but it makes no impact at all on it. Game-wise, deal with it. It does reduce the reputation loss to corruption for a little while, so that's what it does. It just lies to you about what in that way. Garrison, for sure. Can't hope to fight in Delta uniform there. Probably can't stabilize Charlie Pop because of border insurgent zones. Just gotta go all in on. What a yay! How? Guess they go into the forest, or that's where there's a camp. Be able to cut off the retreat. Alright, there's a camp up here somewhere. For sure. There's the camp. Ah. Just waiting for the next anti-corruption initiative. Boom. Corruption is starting to lose me a ton of rep again. threaten insurgents because they need the money from the rep. This guy's home very soon. Bloody A. When he stacks up so fast, it's easy to miss. Coalition troops. Ah. Corruption purge. Try and bring the rep loss to corruption under control. These guys need support. Again? What the hell? This wasn't easy map. purge. Just need to do something about that insurgent activity. I need more coalition troops for that. There we go. Alright. Got another national unit. Serious problems. Darn it. I needed that. Shoot. It's the closest. It's freaking impossible. Six for that corruption purge. Boom. Excuse me. Idiot developers this game probably thought, oh, we made a great game, it's hard. No. Difficulty doesn't equal well-designed gameplay. Not at all. This because it gets me money. I need this Darn it! I needed that, and I needed it immediately. It's worth almost as much as a rep from, Threatening insurgents. What the heck? Why does an airstrike come in there? Aim where there's freaking combat, dumbass. I hate this, but the militia are necessary to slow the zone capture of zones. We just can't pop up in my own territory. This skull is, shall I say, deceptive? These guys should do a scan for. Sometimes you can get insurgent camps pop up in your own territory. Increased pay of national soldiers. Definitely need that. Performing very poorly in combat. Militia, coalitions, troops are helping with that. And here, stuff to stabilize and also combat there. Right, if I can get at least one of these subtle pressures to finally work. There we go. It's been so many times. Fail, 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 fail. To a level that statistically shouldn't happen. And that will make it slower for these zones to be captured if I have to pull these nationals back somewhere. Hmm. Hmm. I need to focus on improving the quality of the national soldiers. An arms upgrade will help. So I can push in the Delta uniform and whatnot. Just need better main roads. It's taking too long to move back and forth here. Soldiers are sitting having barbecues, helping doing initiatives. Their deployment time is longer, thanks to the chef. And soldiers are not in combat. Logistics, because it does improve national soldier strength a tiny bit. Oops. Where are the main roads that boom boom? There's been a grade there and there. Oh, it's completed everywhere. Let's do main roads 2 then. Road overhauls. Alright, can't tell this anymore. I need another unit of national soldiers. Need to go on the offensive soon. New Air Force. National soldiers. And let's end up with these guys in combat, which I don't want. Roads. Dirt roads too. Roads. Pressure unravel. Looks like I'm almost keeping up with the rate of loss of reputation. Thanks to joining the insurgents, so I'll be alright. Just need to keep a handle on the current situation as long as I can. Precision munitions. I can't keep having the risk of airstrikes hitting civilians. A national surge. That will be heckably useful. I'm reasonably sure this is winnable now. Or national surge, because this is going to be a fairly prolonged push. I'm delaying it because corruption. I did it without corruption. Nice. Send these guys home. Send these guys home. Join the insurgents. Time to go on the attack there. Can't keep losing this much rep to insurgent activity. Surveillance drones. Tighten the rules engagement. Sensors. upgrades. Anti-ID. Vehicle upgrades. Keep throwing insurgents. Pressure on arrival. Rapid air rotation. And drone rotation. Alright, peace talks. I need the extra rep they can give. This guy's gonna have to stay here. Nope. Need support on this push. Alright, insurgent party's banned. I don't know if I could have won this without the national surge. Rapid air rotation. Gotta push harder. Pressure on the rival. Need more police. Insurgents apologize. Outreach so see as we get the police quicker. Other hammers can be used on other areas. So just hand in all weapons. National forces remain indefinitely. Precision munitions too. Prison all insurgent leaders. This is rebuilding my reputation. Victory is looking fairly certain. So pressure on the rival. Waste expansion. Agree to the peace deal. Victory. Not a high score, but victory. To be fair, I could melt it for more rep if I really wanted. Well, I hope you folks enjoyed that. Take care of each other. Be kind yourselves. You always find a guy in Starly Dome. Until next time, it's Northstar. Adieu. Best luck.